everyone, I'm Teacher Cam. 大家好，我是小米老师。Today, I am pleased to introduce to you the Underway Phonics books. As you know, learning phonics is the first step in becoming an English speaker, reader, and listener. 自然发音很重要哦。So let's take a look at what the packages include. Here, we have the two student books. So we have Phonics 1 and Phonics 2. Now, each package includes a student book, workbooks A and B, a test book, 学生要加油哦，一定要考试. Communication books, this is more for mom and dad, A and B. And of course, we have CDs for audio learning. And guess what? In each student book, you can check it out. There is a QR code, and you can use the CD click play system. The CDs and the CD click play system help students to listen and click and learn at their own speed. And both of the audio recordings are the same. Now, 我来介绍 Phonics 1 and 2 的内容好吗? So here in Phonics 1, Units 1 through 7, we have the ABCs. A, B, C, D, 大家都知道吧? But in this book, we will cover how to write and how to recognize and make the sound of each letter. That's Unit 1 through 7. Units 8 through 10, 这个还是 Phonics 1. Units 8 through 10 will cover the vowels, A, E, I, O, U. 很多人觉得 A, E, I, O, U 这么简单, but they make different sounds. For example, A can be short sound, like apple. Or it can be long A, like cape. And we will also do E, I, O, U, long and short vowel form. 那你 Phonics 1 毕业了哦，太简单了吧？那我们开始学习 Phonics 2. After you finish Phonics 1, of course, it's time for Phonics 2. Now, Phonics 2 is a little more advanced. 高级一点点啊，我们可以一起努力，不用担心。This will cover things like diphthongs, digraphs, and consonant blends. Teacher Cam 老师，小米老师，什么是 diphthong？ 什么是 digraph? Well, these are vowel combinations, E, like cheese, or blending sounds, gr, like grapes, or digraphs like choo choo, choo, choo choo. So Phonics 2, we will start to put the letters together and practice reading easy words. Now, of course, Phonics 1 and 2 both have sight words and basic sentence patterns. 你的学生真的会开始 read sentences. The cat can see the grapes. And we will also practice listening and reading. Again, the CD click play system. You scan the QR code, or you just put the CDs in, and you can listen to the teacher read together. 我们一起努力吧。And now it's time to take a look inside Phonics 1 and 2. 那我们就打开课本看课本的内容哦。我先介绍 Inside the book, we have 8 characters, okay? 每一个 character 都有自己的 style, 自己的兴趣, 自己的个性, different personalities and interests. 例如说 Leo, where's my buddy Leo? Leo is really good at sports. 那课本开始提到 sports or 运动 we will always use Leo for this because Leo likes sports. 那如果学生要开始学习 animals or bugs, 那我们就用 Joe. Joe loves insects, Joe loves animals, and look, I don't like running. Joe 超级不喜欢运动. So we will use different characters for different topics. 太好了。那我要特别跟妈妈们说话一下。Mommies, your students are 越来越长大. They are getting older. 不要哭。你知道吗？ These characters 也会一起长大. So here they are quite young in Phonics 1, But then when you go to the higher level books, 跟你的学生一样 ，first grade, second grade, third grade, 这些 character 也会一起长大。然后毕业的时候 ，these characters will also graduate. So these characters and your kids can grow older together. 好棒哦！ Now, Phonics 1 and 2 will both help teachers and students practice classroom language. 小米老师 ，classroom language 是什么呢？那我先跟老师们讲一下。Every teacher has their own style, right? But we understand kids who are learning English need to understand stand up, raise your hand, open your book. 当然，每一个老师有自己的说法。可是 classroom language 很重要。你看 ，Teacher, I feel sick. Teacher, pick me. 然后老师说 How many circles are there? 也可以说 Count the circles. So classroom language will help students feel like they are starting to learn something, even if you think it is easy. Now, let's take a look at some of the components inside the book. So here I have Phonics 1. When we open it up, this is a pre-lesson or a warm-up. 还不开始 Unit 1. We need to do some practice. So we have a good chant for this page so students can start learning their letter sounds. For example, A, here we have A, it goes A, ant. B, 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 bat, and so on. You will be surprised. 你的学生听到这些 chants 的时候，他们很快背起来哦。And then they can be familiar with the letters. After they're familiar with the letters and the sounds, they can start going to... Okay, so here is the E page. They can start learning the letters. So for example, E, they've already learned A, B, C, D. Now on E, they will open it up and first learn how to write the letter, both capital and lowercase, 大写 and 小写. They learn how to write the letters. Then they learn some words that use the sound, like egg and elf and elephant. After the student has practiced the writing and some of the vocabulary, they can move down to the Let's Practice section on the bottom of the page. Now, the Let's Practice section will practice CVC words. Teacher Cam, CVC 是什么东西? CVC is consonant, vowel, consonant. 例如说 B, A, C. 你的学生会念 B, A, K. Hey, B, A, K. When you put it together, it says back. Okay, what about this one? B, A, K. Beck, or cad, or dac. 后来, your students' reading will be better than you. Okay, so that is Phonics 1. After Phonics 1, they can move to 高级一点 Phonics 2. So Phonics 2 will start to add more advanced words. So here on this page, they're learning O-I, oi, and this O-Y, oi. Huh? O-I and O-Y are the same? Sometimes. So here you can see this word is cowboy. So we are learning a 2-syllable word, cowboy. Or this one, foist, foist. Wow, 你刚刚念好高级的单字哦，厉害。So in Phonics 2, the words will get a little more advanced. 越来越高级。After your student completes Phonics 1 and 2, and they can master the Let's Practice words, your students will develop phonics skills and begin reading all by themselves. One of my favorite things about Phonics 1 and 2 are the songs, chants, and conversation. 我们大家都知道，学生可以用音乐啊，可以用 chant， 很快背起来 sentence pattern. So these sentence patterns are chosen from Underway Book 1 and 2. For example, this song is teaching How are you? I am fine. And it goes like this. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you, my dear friend? Fine, fine, fine. I am fine. And it continues. Using this method helps students to become familiar with sentence patterns. And I promise you, they will memorize them so quickly. 他们会一直听，一直唱，你会听腻了，我跟你讲。Good job. The songs and chants and conversations in these books will help students prepare for future lessons. As mentioned before, in Phonics 1, Units 1 through 7, the students will learn the ABCs, all the letters, and how to read short words. Now that we're in Unit 8, students will begin easy sentence reading. They will take their phonics skills and begin to use them here. 没有很高级啊 Look, Jan is a cat. 最高级的两个字是 CVC words. They should be able to say Jan, and read these sentences. After they finish Phonics 1, they will go to Phonics 2 and begin reading paragraphs. So, from easy CVC words to easy sentences to paragraphs. These will help students practice the intonation and phonics skills that they have been learning. Phonics 2 有加 long vowels like pipe, cane, and vase. So this page is just practicing a lot of long vowel words. So, students will begin to read more advanced sentences and paragraphs. Everybody knows practice makes perfect. 学英文的话一定要 everyday practice. In English we say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So, we are going to talk about some ways students can practice and review their lessons. So, in each lesson, we of course have some exercises and activities for students to practice what they already learned. But guess what? On each page, we also have, where am I? We also have these notes here in gray. So teachers, if you finish practicing A and B, you can look at these little gray notes and they tell you the exercises in the workbook. So here we take the workbook. Now for those pages A and B, I open it up and the gray note told me to come here. Workbook page 1, section A and B. So now the students are doing their matching, they're practicing. Oh, I need to circle the correct letters. Oh, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Here we have additional listening. Now we recommend teachers do the listening in class. Then the kids are focused. They don't have their iPad. 妹妹没有在哭啊. They're in class listening with you. Again, you can use the CD or the CD click play system for this part. So 老师们你们自己决定 is this work in the classroom or homework? But again, probably do the listening part in the classroom. We also have the online learning system. So these books really provide many different methods for you to practice and review. Well, that's all. That's all the Phonics and 1 and 2 books have to offer. Now, Phonics 1 and 2 is just the beginning. 你觉得 Phonics 1 and 2做完之后你已经100%流利吗？当然不是。These will help you develop the foundation you need to have the phonics skills to read in the future. 这个就是帮你建立学英文的基础，不是读完就很流利哦。我们一起努力好吗？我们要继续学习。So let's keep studying together. Let's practice our phonics, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.